All right, let's get right into this. Right.
This is the fourth day of school up, which is Thursday. Um, Stay tuned for Friday. I have a very good video for y'all guys. And peace. Bye. Love y'all.
All right, so I guess this is some video about little kids showing off his clothes or whatever. They do this. I don't know what it's called, whatever, but he doing that, and it went viral. And I'm pretty sure the reason it went viral because the hair, the fingernails, the demeanor, and all that. So I want to make some comments about this and give my thoughts about it. But I want to start with saying that I'm not so quick to talk about a kid, even though his parents allowed him to put himself on the front line. I try to avoid speaking on kids, maybe other people's kids, not mine, other kids, unless I got something good to say, and I don't have nothing good to say about this. So I'm gonna decline that part, and I'm gonna go straight to the parents. Or I think I might be talking to a parent. Here's the issue that we having with this. So this little boy wants to be, or acting like he want to be, a little girl, or maybe he don't even know what he want to be. But let's let's look. Let's make an assumption. I'm assuming that this little boy is single parent, has a single parent, and it's his mother. And the father, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if he around. I don't know if he not around. I'm assuming he not, and I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if the mother pushed him away, if he's not still living, it's just a deadbeat, whatever the case is. But in the most likely event, I'm gonna tell you this, despite what a lot of people may think, his daddy is probably either around, you know, in the vicinity, or want to be in his kid's life, and the mother won't let him, and he is probably somewhere sick to the stomach, and that's another reason why I don't want to make any comments about this kid. I'm gonna try not to, directly anyway, because I could only imagine that the daddy is sick to the stomach, and this is the problem though. Now I'm gonna talk about the mother role in this thing. Then I'm gonna get to the father, because fathers, I'm gonna just say in general, not everybody, not all, but most, but in general, us fathers, we play a role too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get to that part. But as far as the mother, look, it's simple. She hate her kid. She hate him. When you get down to what love is, and you understand what love really is, you will clearly understand that this child is absolutely hated by somebody, and whoever that somebody is allowing him to do this, and they think it's cute, and they probably not even that way themselves. But this is what happens, when you hate the father, you hate the kid, and you take it out on the kid, and you turn him into something that the father don't want him to be. It's bad. Now that's just me making an assumption that he's with the mother, and y'all can dog me out in the comment section. That's fine. I get it. I'm making an assumption just like y'all do, right? So, but a bigger thing is that he seemed to be content in what he's doing, right? And what would make a little boy content to be this way? It go a little deeper than what we give it credit for, right? Because we taught him that. Overall, we taught our kids that. Now, he looked like he could be mixed. He could be black, just light skinned. Like I used to be light skinned like that when I was little, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm assuming he black, so I'm talking about the blacks. We teach our kids that. So, and what do I mean by that? I want to explain something before I really get into it, because I want people to really understand what I'm saying. So when you see a person, and let's be real, let's cut all the bullshit and get down to what's real, right? So when you see a person dressed a certain way, he just got a bunch of jewelry and stuff like that, you assume, okay, this dude, either he a rapper, or he a thug. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when rappers dress like that, they emulating thugs, right? So when you see that, it comes with a certain spirit. You know what I'm saying? It comes with a certain behavior that's connected to something. A lot of these things are connected. That's just how stuff work. I hope I explain that right, and that you can understand what I'm saying. So when, and I had to Paul come, look, I got to just say stuff how I say it, and I'm tired of playing around, like trying to cater to people's feelings. When a kid grow up and he watching grown men acting like little then he think it's okay to act like that. He think it's okay for him to be this way. And what do I mean by that? This is all we do all day, every day. And I'm sick and tired of it, by the way. We sit up here and we watch videos about racism. This person, this, the white people, this, the police, the white police, the white devils, and all this all day long. And we cry like little. It's what we do. Like little bitches. And I said that too. I said it and I meant what I said. All that crying. That's what women do. So we acting like women on the low. And then when our kids take it to the next level, we wonder what happened. You see, look, any man, any real man, any real woman, any man that stand up and about the right thing, you love your kids enough to want them to be better than you. So whatever you are, you want to see them be a better version of you, whether that's good or bad. Look, if you're a thug, you want your kids to be a better thug than you, right? And if you don't, then quit being a thug. So he just been a better version of what he's saying. That's it. That's it. He turned into a woman. If we didn't do all this crying to the white man, what they did, they won't even, and then we can't even, and then they don't give us credit, and nothing of that, just crying, acting like women. And so he don't see nothing wrong with it. So it's easy for his mother to sell that to him because he bought it from daddy already. And if it wasn't daddy, it's the man in the community or the man that he around that's crying all the time, like little bitches. Crying and complaining. Crying and complaining. So why do he see anything? He don't see nothing wrong with that. He looking at this like, oh, I'm just a better version of what you want to be over there. He don't know no better. So it's easy to sell these kids this. We have to give them a much better example. And I know we always say, man, we call them YNs. These YNs, took me a while to figure out what that was. These YNs doing this, these YNs doing that. They crazy. These kids, they don't know how that. Look, listen. Guess where they learned it from? They learned it from us. There's no way you're going to tell me that we didn't teach these kids that stuff. Because if we didn't, oh, I got it. The white man did it. The white man got in your household and told your kids to act like a sissy. I know somebody's going to tell me that. Or I'm a sellout, or I'm wrong and all that, and this, that, and that's okay. Everybody got their own opinion. Everybody right, everybody wrong, and all this and that. But this is, I'm just telling you. So we do all this talking, but we the ones set these kids up for that. And so I knock the parents, you know what I'm saying? The mama and the daddy, because this done went too far. And now you got people, see, look, just like back in the day, you would have to hide this stuff from people. Wasn't no kid gonna get on social media and do this. Wasn't no kid gonna do this because it wasn't accepted. You know what I'm saying? We would get reprimanded about these things. This stuff wasn't acceptable in school or nothing. But here we are, all of a sudden, it's okay. It's okay to do it. But look, the reality of it is, it's our fault. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Wake up before you go to sleep. Peace. I'm out of here.